So anyway, so it's Tuesday, September 1st, 2020, and while I'm out here on the river by myself, I sometimes just like to verbalize my thoughts. And one of the things that's been on my mind has been this whole CDC website where you can look up the coronavirus fatalities. I think there's like 170 something thousand people have died and listed their deaths as coronavirus or COVID-19. And recently here on the 26th of August, they added some information apparently that on their routine, they update it weekly. I know all of that, but they updated a certain portion about comorbidity, and this is where someone's death has been ruled COVID-19, and the cause of death may or may not have actually been from COVID-19 in and of itself. COVID morbidity means that they have 2 or 3, apparently, according to the CDC on this update, that a significant portion, 94%, I believe, of the 170 something thousand people that died and were listed as COVID-19 had 2 or 3 extenuating health conditions such as pneumonia or pulmonary diseases, heart disease, respiratory ailments in general, and that only 9,000 people out of the 170 something thousand that were listed as COVID-19 deaths, only 9,000 or 6% actually died from solely COVID-19, and even that number could be questionable. I don't know, I'll trust it. But that means that the death rate from COVID-19 has been reduced approximately by 32% or more from the purported or numbers that have been put out. Meaning that the death rate, even though one person dying from COVID-19 is tragic and sad, that was someone's family member, it was someone who's probably loved and cared for and will be missed, and I don't mean to detract from that, but the death toll from COVID-19 is extremely low and does not deserve the destruction that's been caused to the economy and people's lives in general as a precaution for COVID-19. And it can be argued that because we implemented all these strict rules and a lot of people, most people, tried to comply with it or were made to comply with it, that could be argued that that's the reason the numbers are low. But that's not the issue that I have with it. The issue I have with it is the real numbers should have been being put on that site routinely and regularly from the beginning, not just recently. Because there's plenty of people that are smart enough out there to go out and do their own research and read the information and not just take everything from CNN or Fox News. So I hope this is good news for everybody. I really do. If anything, it's cause for celebration that COVID-19 in and of itself has killed 9,000 people in America, although that's still a very high number and sad and tragic and perhaps avoidable. But 9,000 is not a lot in compared to fatalities on the roadways, motor vehicle deaths, shootings, accidental or otherwise, slips, falls, heart attacks, brain aneurysms, it pales in comparison to a lot of other causes of death. And the other causes of death, even though infinitely more, have never caused us to take such drastic measures that have such drastic results as what we did for COVID-19. I just think it's something to think about, that's all. It's not anything that I want to argue with anybody about or debate about. It's just a thought process. So sometimes when I'm out on the river, those are the kinds of things I think about.